Hello friends, Shelley here, the Youth and Family Program Coordinator, and I'm here today to share with you our daily Bible reading from our Taking Faith Home toolkit that we've been using as an entire congregation to learn and grow and practice our faith together each and every day. If you have a Bible nearby, you can go ahead and grab it and follow along with me during the reading. As a reminder, before we get started, our focus for this week is the mercy of God reaches out in unexpected ways. Maybe we'll hear a little of that in our reading today. For Monday, the reading comes from 1 Kings, and it's chapter 17, verses 8 through 16. Then the word of the Lord came to him. Go at once to Zarephath of Sidon, and stay there. I have commanded a widow in that place to supply you with food. So he went to Zarephath. When he came to the town gate, a widow was there gathering sticks. He called to her and asked, "Would you bring me a little water in a jar so I may have a drink?" As she was going to get it, he called, "And bring me, please, a piece of bread." "As surely as the Lord your God lives," she replies, "I don't have any bread, only a handful of flour in a jar and a little oil in a jug. I am gathering a few sticks to take home and make a meal for myself and my son, that we may eat it and die." Elijah said to her, "Don't be afraid. Go home and do as you have said. But first make a small cake of bread for me from what you have, and bring it to me. And then make something for yourself and your son. For this is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says: the jar of flour will not be used up, and the jug of oil will not run dry, until the day the Lord gives rain on the land." She went away and did as Elijah had told her. So there was food every day for Elijah and for the woman and her family. For the jar of flour was not used up, and the jug of oil did not run dry, in keeping with the word of the Lord spoken by Elijah. Well, that certainly sounds like some unexpected behavior she received, or unexpected ways to have things happen. Is there anything in the story that stood out to you? Does it remind you of any of our other Bible stories we've ever talked about? One of the things it makes me think of is when we get to the stories in the Old Testament, in the New Testament with Jesus. It's the story of the fishes and the loaves, right? Feeding 5,000 people with a couple of loaves of bread and a couple of fish. There is no way you could feed that many people with all of that, but they seem to never run out. And they're kind of saying the same thing here, where this woman is expecting to be out of flour and not have any food and not be able to live, her or her son. But God helps her make it through that difficult time of no food and no rain. And so that is certainly God showing some mercy, and I'm sure what that woman would say is a very unexpected way. Well, I hope you have somebody nearby. You guys can maybe talk a little bit about that. If not, you can always write about it or pray to God and talk to God about it in your prayers. So I hope you are having a wonderful day, and I will see you all really soon.